Russia's connection with Africa stretches back decades, rooted in the ideological battles of the Cold War. During this turbulent period, the Soviet Union forged strong alliances with African nations by supporting liberation movements and anti-colonial struggles. This support, encompassing military aid, economic assistance, and political backing, was more than altruistic. It was a calculated maneuver to counter Western influence and propagate socialist ideals. But with the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, Russia's attention shifted inward. Faced with economic turmoil and political restructuring, it retreated from the global stage, leaving its African allies to navigate the complexities of independence without its support. Fast forward to today, and the story has taken a dramatic turn. Russia's recent re-engagement in Africa signals a strategic comeback. This time, the focus is sharper: natural resource extraction, arms sales, infrastructure development, and notably, the deployment of private military companies like the Wagner Group. Through these moves, Russia is crafting an image as a partner unburdened by the political strings that Western nations often attach to their aid. Yet, this resurgence is not without controversy. Critics argue that Russia's actions exacerbate instability, undermine democratic institutions, and contribute to human rights abuses. Despite these allegations, Russia's appeal remains strong in many African nations, particularly those seeking alternatives to Western-dominated partnerships. Is Russia's growing influence in Africa a sustainable strategy or a fleeting resurgence? Russia's economic ambitions in Africa are as diverse as they are strategic, focusing on the continent's wealth of natural resources, the potential for trade, and infrastructure opportunities. Africa's vast reserves of minerals, oil, and gas have drawn significant attention from Russian companies. Investments in mining operations in Zimbabwe and the Democratic Republic of Congo underscore this interest. Furthermore, Russia's export of oil and gas to African countries strengthens its economic foothold while providing critical resources to the continent. Russia is actively expanding its trade network with African nations. From grain exports to arms deals, these agreements are multifaceted. A landmark moment came at the 2019 Sochi summit, where President Vladimir Putin pledged to double Russia's trade with Africa within 5 years. By prioritizing sectors like agriculture, energy, and technology, Russia has cultivated partnerships that benefit its economy and fortify its influence. Russia's re-emergence in Africa is a story of ambition, strategy, and power. A narrative that could reshape global dynamics, but the outcome is far from certain. As this chapter unfolds, its impact will ripple across continents, influencing economies, politics, and lives worldwide. What do you think? Is Russia's African engagement a path to a new global order? Or is it history repeating itself under a different guise? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the forces shaping our world, because understanding them is the first step to navigating them.